While evaluating the target customer for your own venture, you must ask yourself the following questions. Is there a target segment where I can offer the customer clear and compelling benefits at a price that they are willing to pay? Be honest in answering this question. Now let's take the example of Chayos, whose main aim is to be like Starbucks when it comes to tea. The target audience for Chayos is the upcoming middle class that has money but is equally conscious of the value that they get. They work with the USP of customization, experiments with chai, where they serve over 25 varieties of tea. So the next crucial question is, are these benefits in the customer's minds different from and superior in some way, better, faster, cheaper, or whatever it is, to the currently offered solutions? These benefits should be reflected in your value proposition. Figuring the core value proposition is critical. The value proposition does not mean being incrementally better or cheaper than the current option, because by definition, if you try to be incrementally better, someone else will be better than you. You are then just waiting to be overtaken. So make sure that your value proposition is not marginally better, but significantly superior to the current options in the market.
The insight of connecting data from wearables and apps to fitness coaches, and that is what when I wanted to start my next company, I really said, if this has worked for me, this could work for millions of people who are having literally the same problems. And the existing solutions are only giving you more data and confusing you more and trying to just say, hey, walk 10,000 steps and you'll get fit. But that's not the case at all. It is different for different people, and it has to be customized and personalized to that. And that's what brought about Goki. So the idea of Goki was, and I'm talking about 2013, almost 3 years back, where I said that we are going to be launching a fitness wearable, which is not what we are selling. The real product is not the hardware, but a service which connects your data to real fitness coaches on the cloud who will be advising you online. And that's what brought the solution together. And today, the solution is not only successful, but we pretty much have the largest market share in India on the fitness wearable space. And as we expand to other markets, we believe this is going to be the new future, where you can't imagine a fitness device, wearable or app not being able to connect with a fitness coach on the cloud.
Now, you have come to identify the narrowly focused customer segment. The next question is, how large is the segment and how fast is it growing? Yes, the industry is huge, but how huge is your potential segment and how fast is that growing? For instance, the Indian radio taxi market is currently anywhere between $6 to $9 billion and is forecasted to grow at 17 to 20% annually. The organized taxi market is still minuscule as compared to the rest of the taxi market in India. It consists only of 4 to 5% of the market in terms of the sheer number of vehicles. The rest is where operators who own fleets from 2 to 50 cars and typically have a presence in 1 or 2 cities. Hence, the aggregators like Ola and Uber have just conquered less than 3 to 4% of the total available market of India so far and have a huge opportunity in front of them. Another important question to answer is it likely that your entry into this segment will provide the platform to enter other segments you may wish to target in the future? Think about Flipkart. When it started, it used to sell books and CDs. They then ventured into electronics and are now even retailing apparel. Another example is Nike. Phil Knight had started Nike as a niche player, addressing the athletic players who needed special sports shoes. He started it because he himself was very passionate about sports, but what started as a niche segment has now gone into a very broad range of sports equipment. I don't think there would be anybody in the sports field who doesn't know Nike. Now let's have a look at an example of a recent startup, Flyrobe. which was launched in June 2015. It's an on-demand fashion rental service for premium apparel brands. This is targeted at Indian middle-class women between the age groups of 22 to 35 years who are fashion enthusiasts and aspire for luxury garments at about 3/4 to half the price of a new product. Rentals hover at around 8 to 15% of the price of a garment. Their value proposition is renting fashion on the go. Women can pick something of their choice whenever they are going out, be it a small dinner, a date, an office party, or a wedding. 75% of the business comes from women ordering Western wear for casual going out events, and 25% comes from women ordering ethnic wear for occasions like weddings and festivals, and so on. Now, let's look at what differentiated and superior offering Flyroom presents to their users. They guarantee 3 hours delivery of Western wear. They provide superior customer experience. They also provide outfits with good fitting, where they provide custom fitting for their ethnic wear collection to ensure a perfect fit. Whereas for Western wear collections, they allow users to order a backup dress. Now, when it comes to the market they operate in, the market size for ethnic wear is $15 billion. And the market size for casual Western wear is around $4 billion. Of this, they estimate the rental market to be about 4 to 5 billion. On their ability to enter adjacent verticals, the company, along with clothes, is planning to rent bags and accessories also.